Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The Honorable of the Judges Muhammadiyah Education Awards and all of the audience. Before I begin to give a speech, I would like to invite you to thank to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, who has given us mercy and blessing. My name is Allyshia Nurhalizah from SMA Muhammadiyah, Surabaya. Today, I would like to deliver my speech entitled The Shield of Humanity. Let me open my speech by sharing a story. Actually, it was happened when my friend got shamed because of her body size. I didn't know about it until later on. I know it happened multiple times and I have witnessed it. I'm not proud of being a bystander. Being honest, I was scared of standing up and getting bullied myself. We don't always recognize bullying. Sometimes it's unnoticeable, and other times it's right in front of us. It's challenging to get over words that come out of anyone's mouth. Frequently, you go days with thinking about it. My friend was hard, I could tell. But it's hard fixing someone's thought about themselves. Want something said to make them think of it. Bullying may be defined as the activity of repeat, aggressive behavior intended to hurt another individual, physically, mentally, or even emotionally. Such as like hitting and kicking, improper name calling, or taunting. In this cyber era, we can also find the case of bullying, or it can be called by cyberbullying, is using electronic media like social media to harm others. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see around us. A lot of bullying activity has happened in many sectors, such as in the workplace, society, even in home and school. If we see the media, a lot of bullying case was reported, and sadly, it mostly happened in school environment, from the elementary school to the university level. The consequence of bullying don't impact to the person who faced bullying itself, but also the police. The person who faced bullying will lose his or her confidence and isolate from others, while the police will always do it over and over again. Islam has prohibited bullying in any form. The Quran mentions this prohibition in Surah Al-Hujurat, verse 11, which means, O believers, do not let some men ridicule others, they may be better than them, nor let some women ridicule other women, they may be better than them. Do not defame one another, nor call each other by offensive nicknames. How evil it is to act rebelliously after having faith, and whoever does not repent, it is they who are the true wrongdoers. Furthermore, Surah Al-Hujurat, verse 11, teach that we should always introspect ourselves first before judging the pros and cons of others. Giving an assessment is not a prohibition, especially on social media, which is known as free writing and speech. Social media as the friendliest means for people to express their judgment on others. Sometimes without mentioning their identity and interests, are now labeled negatively by some circles. As mentioned earlier, it all depends on each user. We cannot limit the content that it imposes, but we can limit ourselves, namely learning wisely not to be carried away by the media flow. Ladies and gentlemen, now we have known that bullying is not belong to a good manner. It's also not good for ourselves and our living space. We, as young people, must have an open mind of all the difference that exists around us. Starting in terms of physical difference, skin color, facing, and etc. Because some form of difference is unique and has a characteristic that is in each of us. If you are the victim of bullying, you can do this step. First, do not care about people that bully you. Second, always think positive about yourself. Third, talk your bullying problem with your parents, best friend, or teacher. Don't be silent. Let's stop bullying from now. Don't be the police and help the victim of bullying. And don't let our generation ruin just because this case, which is bullying. We all deserve to receive equal right. Don't make our youth useless without any achievement. This is the end of my speech. I hope we can take a good lesson from what I delivered today. I ask forgiveness for any words and behalf which are not supposed to be. Thank you for your kind attention today. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.